right, welcome back to another Tasting Torah. We'll give a minute or two just for everyone to have a second to log on, and we will get started. Looks like Instagram is on, Facebook's up and running, everything looks good. The video will be on YouTube as well. All right, let's get started. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of speaking about the weekly portion, I'm going to speak a little bit about today. Today is Gimmel Tammuz. It is the third day of the month of Tammuz on the Hebrew calendar, and it's the day of the passing of the Rabbi. 26 years ago, every newspaper in the world had the same headline, followed by an article. The headline noted that the Rabbi had passed, and the article noted that without a successor, Chabad was in a weak state and the organization would crumble in a matter of months or maybe a few short years. They couldn't have been more wrong. This morning, Chabad organized the largest Zoom meeting in history with over 45,000 live devices, with an estimated over 100,000 live viewers for a yahrzeit program for the Rebbe. Chabad is the largest and fastest growing organization in Judaism, with over 10,000 shluchim in over 100 countries. So the question is, how did this happen? How did one of the smallest Jewish organizations become the largest after the passing of its leader? The answer is actually quite simple. The Rebbe made leaders. Starting in 1951, when the Rebbe accepted the leadership of Chabad, he charged the Chassidim with a mission. Go out to every corner of the world and simply inspire, love, uplift every Jew. And that was it. It wasn't a matter of bringing Jews close. The Rebbe's view was that we're all the same. No one is closer than anyone else. We all have a spark of godliness inside us. Some people may need to have their spark ignited. And this is done through love, through Ahavat Yisrael, loving your neighbor as yourself. The Rebbe instituted 10 mitzvah campaigns. But again, this wasn't for someone else. This was for everyone. The Tefillin campaign, for example, is one of the more widespread mitzvah campaigns. It isn't just to help someone put on tefillin. It's meant to enhance everyone's tefillin experience, even someone that does this particular mitzvah every day. The same with the mezuzah campaign, or the Shabbos candle campaign, the kashrut campaign, the tzedakah campaign, the mikvah, the Jewish books, the Torah study, and the children's education. It all boils down to the same thing. Ahavat Yisrael, loving your neighbor as yourself. A yahrzeit is a special time for the soul of the departed. So let's make l'chaim to the Rebbe and commit to loving our neighbors, being kind, and doing random acts of kindness. So tonight, we're going to have some Elijah Craig 18. 18 is Chai, for life. This is the old style bottle. This has been on my shelf for a long time. And we're going to have a little pour. This is a Heaven Hill product. We said it's 18 years old. This is a single barrel. This is actually much older than 18 years, but it does not age in the bottle. So whatever number it says on the bottle is what you're actually going to get. If you keep a bottle for 10 years after you buy it, it's not changing at all. So enjoy it. This is actually about 30 years old almost. With a whiskey that old in the bottle, you do want to take a look, make sure it's not getting smoky, no sediment, because it could go bad. But this one looks great. So, take a look at the color. Nice, dark, rich mahogany color. This is a 90 proof. The mash bill is 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. Let's go for the nose. Very sweet. Like a vanilla, Almost like a orange fruit, maybe even some chocolate notes. Amazing, amazing aroma. This one's great. Wow. Very nice aroma. Let's go for the taste. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol nihiyah b'dvaro. Wow. The initial taste on the palate is quite nice. Get some of that vanilla back through it. Maybe some caramels, some brown sugar. L'chaim. Solid finish, thick all the way down, more oaky. It kind of loses its sweetness. Does have maybe some fruit flavors in it, but it kind of turns to like earthy tones, some oak spice. Very enjoyable. L'chaim.